Pacers snagged Jordan Nwora from the Bucks. The Bucks gave this guy a multi-year extension this offseason, and he just wasn't, in probably from the Bucks perspective, ready for the minutes that they needed him to play, especially in the playoffs. Nothing against Jordan Nwora, he just wasn't on the right timeline for the Bucks. And the Pacers get him, and they're gonna have him at least for another season. And so far, through what's been about 10, 11 games, he's been a guy who's absolutely been playing great for this team, and to the point that I really do think what he's averaging about 11 points a night for this squad. All right, shooting well. That's the other thing. It's his shots fallen. Playing like a great player through 10 games now for the Indiana Pacers, averaging 11.2 points. All right, 48.4% from the field, 36.6% from three, 4 rebounds. All right, 2 assists, a steal a night. Guy is shooting like 5 threes a night over the last few games and just showing his worth. All right, this multi-positional player. He can play the wing. He can even be a small ball four, and he can be a supersized shooting guard. The Nigerian American, the man who played for Louisville from Buffalo, New York. All right, he's a great player that I think as more and more time has passed, he's showing his ability. All right, he played 2.5 seasons, and last year he was a guy who was in the rotation. And again, it was the playoffs. He wasn't able to play in the playoffs last year because he just couldn't make an impact. But I think he shows here that hey, this is a team that I think could benefit greatly from having a guy like Jordan Nwora here because he's gonna add depth to the team's front, like not even front court, but like wings. Because next year they have Aaron Nesmith might be brought back, but Aaron Nesmith, Jordan Nwora, O'Shea Brissett, Benedict Mathurin, all right, Kendall Brown are all guys who help make an impact there, in my opinion, at the wing. And they still have Chris Duarte there. Buddy Hield might come back, and I just think having a guy like Jordan Nwora gives you more depth, either that he becomes a rotational role player for you at that spot, or he becomes a guy who can be a difference maker and a starter at the very least. So I think having Nwora, it's not you're not like risking anything because guys who can shoot like Nwora stick around in the NBA. Okay, I assume this is the case. He'll I don't think he'll be creating shots like you know Benedict Mathurin or Buddy Hield, but he's this flare screen stationary shooter in a spot up situation. The swing skills will come on defense. I think he can prove that he can defend people, and he has a shot to stick in a rotation for a long time. And I think that he's the situational shooter who spaces the floor and gives a burst of offensive firepower. Nwora will knock down shots at a high level, and defend adequately. I think is what people need to realize is what he'll be doing in the NBA, and it'll be effective. And I think he can help a team win. It just comes to being understanding what his role is, and for him to maximize his ability at playing that role. So that's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below, if you guys agree with that or not. I think Wara is showing that hey, he's a volume shooter, all right, and if you just give him the touches to just put his shots up and play his game, he can be an impactful player for this team. And I think that's just something that needs to be put into consideration, all right? So, what are your guys' thoughts on Jordan Nwora? Are you guys in agreement with me that you think he can be an impact player? If so, let me know why. But that's just basically going to be the video for us tonight, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Well, yeah, I think Jordan Nwora is showing that, hey, all right, I'm a guy that people need to pay attention to, all right? And Jordan Nwora is a good player. And yeah, let me know, all right? So I'm a go. And yeah, let me know. I'm leaving. Goodbye, guys. This is the end of the video. Cheers.